like dating here, period, because it's so ghetto. Like, hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl MyeshiaShantal. I'm back at it again with another YouTube video. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. But if you're returning, you already know you're an OG, you're officially part of the family. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, turn on those post notifications, like this video, comment on my videos, and follow me on my personal Instagram at MyeshiaShantal to stay up to date with all the teas. Did I say teas with the S? Back at it again with a video, but this time it's going to be another story time. I have a Jack Daniel's honey margarita, and then I have my hookah, because y'all know with the story time it gets juicy. So this story time, y'all, it's like it's dating in Atlanta. This is why I don't like dating in I don't like dating here, period, because it's so ghetto. Like, so it was probably like 3 weeks ago. So let me rewind it back. This guy that took me on a date, me and him met at Atlantis. If y'all don't know what Atlantis is, it's like a lounge in downtown Atlanta. We met when me and my girls was out for brunch, and so my table's right here, their table is right there, and so by the time me and him met, I was already a little intoxicated. I probably had like 2 Long Islands. If y'all don't know, Long Islands they get you up through there. And so his table is like right there, and next thing you know, they got a bottle of Hennessy. It's 3 of them, and they were just like, hey, y'all want to take shots with us? Because it was like 4 of us. We was like, sure, why not? So we go over there, take a shot. Took the shot of Henny, and like, he looked it mad cute. You should follow me on Instagram. He was like, I say less. So I gave him my Instagram, went back to my table, fast forwarded, we start communicating via Instagram, and then next thing you know, bam, he get my number, and we start communicating via there, and we went on our first date 3 weeks ago. And y'all, this is where the fucking ghetto happens. So y'all know, if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all know I stay at Siva's. I love going to Siva's because I'm tired of going to the typical restaurant, sit down, high-end restaurant, having a boring ass conversation. I'm tired of doing that. So I was just like, you know what, let's just actually go to Siva's. Let's just have, you know, some drinks or whatever, food, whatever. And if you have never been to Siva's is slick expensive. Once you start ordering shit, it starts adding up. So we get to Siva's. It's like 30-minute wait time. So we wait. We're talking. We're just conversing like normal people have, asking those awkward ass questions at first. And then once we actually, our table is ready, so we get in there, and the server comes over. She's like, oh, so what y'all having? And so I ordered me a strawberry Hennessy margarita. If you never tried it, try it, no matter where it's from. It's good. And then he said he doesn't smoke hookah. Clearly I smoke it, so I ordered us a hookah, but I let him pick the flavor. He did good by that. And then I wasn't hungry because I already ate. But he ordered some food. He ordered some lamb chops, and then he ordered him a Corona, and then he was just like, you want to take some shots? I was like, sure, why not? It's a Friday night. I don't have to work Saturday. So he ordered him some Hennessy, and then I was just like, I don't want to take no shot of Hennessy. I get some Crown. So, but the shots come out, and I'm just like, yo, those are not shots. Those are double shots. They're not regular shots. They were like double shots for real. And so we take the shot, and then we just conversing. We talk about kids. We talk about relationships. Like, any of us have kids, or any one of us in a relationship. I tell him I don't have any kids. I'm not in a relationship, but I am talking to people, but it's like not exclusively. So it's just a talking stage. Gets to him, he said he has a daughter, and he's not in a relationship. And I typically don't date men with children, but it's 2021. Most people have children, and so I'm kind of being a little open to it, but not as open, if you get what I'm saying. This is the real red flag. This is the first red flag. So clearly we get another round of shots. Clearly after that, he's kind of tipsy, kind of lit. I'm still sober, kind of. And he didn't really eat his food. And he said he didn't eat all day. So I'm just like, I don't understand why you not eating your food and you drinking. People know when you don't eat and you drink, it's not good. It's not good. So he's way more lit than me. And somehow he's beside me. I'm guessing when he moved beside me, he kind of knocked his cup of ranch on the ground. And we didn't notice until like, I was just like, oh shit, what's that on the ground? And he's like, oh shit, I dropped my ranch. I was just like, okay, pick it up. Like the normal person would pick it up, right? The normal person will pick it up. It's not that big of a deal, right? So he's like, no, I'm not picking it up. The waitress can do it. It's her job. I'm just like, in my mind, I was like, yo, that is so fucked up. Like, why wouldn't you pick it up? It's not that big of a deal. And so he still don't pick it up, and I was just like, whatever. And apparently he asked the server to like, can she get it up? And she literally looked at him like, the fuck? And I peeped that he didn't see it, but I was just like, yo, she gave you like this, the fuck you got me fucked up look. And he's like, for real? And she literally put the towel on the table for him to get it up. And after that, it went left. He didn't end up picking it up. And I was just like, yo, it's not that big of a deal. And so their busboy came to try to get it up. The busboy told him, he was like, hey, can you scoot over a little bit so I can get it up? And the nigga was just like, nah. I'm just like, you doing too much. They're trying to do their job, but you're not letting them. And the busboy was just like, fucking, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting it. And so maybe like 5 minutes later, the busboy, the server, and then I'm guessing that's the manager, because I've been seeing this man like twice at tables before. And so I was just like, give me the towel, I'll get it up. Instead of me actually bending down getting up, I put it on my foot, and then I just start wiping it up. And the boy, he came, he's like, ma'am, you don't have to do that. If he would have just moved over. And so the manager was talking to him, and I don't know what the fuck they was talking about, but everybody started looking. And I don't like being embarrassed. I'm not ghetto. I'm not with the ratchet shit like at all. And so he kind of making a big scene. And I was like, yo, chill the fuck out, chill. And he's like, you ready to go? I said, yeah, you gotta pay though. And so everybody like kind of walked off, and I was just like, give me the money. Our bill came to like $250. No lie. So he gave me the money, and then because I knew if he would have gave it to the server, it would have just went left. And so I'm guessing, I don't know how much cash she got, but it was enough to cover the bill plus a tip. So I gave it to her. I was just like, thank you, ma'am. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And she was like, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night because you got a handful on your hand. And I was just like, okay. So we leaving. And so, of course, I drove up there. I'm not like lit or anything. I'm like real sober. And he was just like, oh, let me get my Uber. Let me call me an Uber right quick. I was just like, where you live? What side of town you live on? And he was just like, oh, I stay on the east side. I was just like, I stay on the east side. I can drop you off at home. I said, what exit? He was like, Flat Shoals. And I'm just like, okay, that's like maybe an exit before me. I was like, there is no issue. Second fuck up of the night. I should not have did that shit at all. And so, but I'm super nice. That's my issue. Oh, what's your address? Blase, blase. And so I'm driving, and then of course, we're having conversations, and he was telling me about his past. I don't judge people off their past because everybody has a past. People change for the better. Like, I'm not gonna judge you off your past. I don't give a fuck what you did unless you like really killed somebody. Then I'll be like, yeah, definitely not. So when we was in the car, y'all, it was probably like maybe 8 minutes away from his house. And so we were just talking, and I don't know how we got on this conversation, but we got on a conversation about jail. And I'm just like, yeah, I've never been to jail. I never had no warrants on me. Like I followed the straight and narrow path. And he was just like, I can't say the same about myself, but I'm trying to change for the better. I was just like, okay. And so he's like, yeah, I have warrants after me. I said, in my head, I said, warrants with an S. And S, I would have never known by how this man dressed, how he talked, or anything. He does not give that type of vibe that he's been in trouble with the law or is currently in trouble with the law. And so I'm just like, what the why are you in my car? You got warrants. And I was just like, warrants? Like multiple? He's like, yeah, I have 4. I was just like, I wanted to stop the car right there and be like, yo, get the fuck out my car right now, which I should have, but I was just like, I don't know how this dude is gonna react. It's like, I'm 3 minutes away from his house when he told me the information. So we pulled up to his house, and y'all, my third of the night, I actually went into the gate instead of actually dropping him off like before and letting him walk to his apartment. This is a learning lesson for me. This is a learning lesson for any other people. Don't go inside someone's gate unless you are exclusively dating them. If y'all are on your first date, whatever, drop them off at the gate. Don't go in, because you know, you never know what's gonna happen. So I pulled up into his gate. Here comes the real ghetto. So I'm driving. I was like, oh, which way I go? He's like, oh, make a left. I was like, okay. So I'm cruising to the left, and it's apartment, the apartment building right there. But outside, it's 2 females. One of the females got a dog, and the other one is just like, you know, right there. I'm guessing they were friends or whatever. And so I made a comment. I said, if they don't get this fucking dog out my way, I'm about to hit his. And he gonna be like, don't hit my dog. And I'm just like, that's your dog? And so I'm driving by slowly, y'all. My windows are tinted. You cannot see through my windows. Okay, so you can't see through my windows. And this ain't no, I hear one of the females just like, oh, hell no, who the f is that? I'm just like, I know she not talking about me in my car, because you can't see who inside my car. And so I was just like, maybe she talking about somebody else. So I pulled in the parking lot, and this ain't no. Well, before I pulled in a parking lot, I seen her walking towards my car. Like, she gave the dog to the other girl, and I seen her walking towards my car, and I'm just like, okay, what? I was like, my safety is very, very important. So as soon as I parked, I locked he opened his door. I locked my door. As soon as I locked my door, she tried to open it and bammed on my window. I was like, yo, who the get this girl. And as soon as he got out the car, shawty said, wah, 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 wah. She started beating his. I'm just like, I'm mad confused at this point. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? And so I backed up. At that point, I didn't care if I hit them while I was backing up, because they was on my car, because she was going in on him. And I noticed he left his food in my car. And so when I was reversing, I parked. I said, here, yo, damn fool, you trifling ass, bust ass, whatever. And I threw his food out the car. And I'm just like, yo, did this just really happen? And so I'm started leaving. And then her friend started walking towards my car. And because she was walking to it, and I was going to hit her. I was like, move. And tell me why, when I was driving off, she gonna hit my back window. Y'all, I was just like, yo, this shit was too crazy. And so that night, when I got home, I posted on my Instagram. I said, rule number 1, never let a nigga play you. And then the next post, I was just like, I'm calling DeKalb County Police Department in the morning because of the shit that happened tonight. So tell me why, y'all, he gonna blow up my phone, and he gonna send the broken heart emoji. And I was like, yo, don't fucking text me. It's like, I don't know what it is, but you put my life in danger because of your shenanigans. I said, don't text me. and he gonna send some screenshots. Apparently he said that's not my girl, we're in an open relationship, and I knew who. I was just like, I don't care. I don't care. And so, and I said, I don't care. And I sent him that text message, and after that text message, I blocked him on my phone. I blocked him on Instagram because I don't need that type of energy in my life. And that's why I said dating in Atlanta it's I don't know, it's too much. And that's my story time, how I almost got jumped by 2 girls, and I went on a date with this crazy ass. I would never do that again, y'all. But if you guys like this, just make sure you hit that subscribe button below, comment on this video what you thought about the date night, and like this video and follow me on my personal Instagram at MyeshiaShantal. And I will catch y'all guys next time.